College is 40 grand. Boot camps are at 10 to 20,000. And the part that nobody tells you about is you don't need either one to break into cybersecurity. I'm going to give you the full roadmap to get in for free or close to it, the exact free resources, the cheap certs that actually matter, and the thing that gets you hired even with no degree. Cybersecurity doesn't care about your degree the way that other fields do. What it cares about is, can you actually do the work? Do you have a cert or two? Gets you past the resume filter. And can you prove it? That's it. A degree is one way to show that. It's not the only way, and it's the most expensive way. So you can skip it. One more honest thing, because a lot of videos lie to you. You're probably not going to land a six-figure cybersecurity job from scratch with no experience. The realistic path for most people is to get into IT first, usually with help desk or a support role, and then pivot into security after a year or two. Cyber is not really an entry-level field, so the goal of everything I'm about to show you is to help you become hireable first for an IT job, and then set up the jump into security. So keep that in mind. You'll move way faster than people chasing like cybersecurity first. So step 1, the free foundations. You can't do security without understanding IT and networking first. So here's where you get that for free. Professor Messer, free full video courses for CompTIA A+, Networking Plus, and Security Plus on his website. This is a backbone. A+ is your IT basics. Network Plus is networking. Security Plus is a security cert that most jobs ask for, all free to learn. Cisco Networking Academy, that's netacad.com. Cisco gives away a free junior cybersecurity analyst path around 120 hours, plus a free ethical hacker course with hands-on labs and capture the flag challenges. Real training, $0. Free code camp on YouTube has a full-length free courses on basically everything: Linux, Python, networking, security. And the Google Cybersecurity Certificate on Coursera, it's only about $50 a month, but you can get it completely free if you apply for financial aid, and some nonprofit programs sponsor it fully. It covers the fundamentals: Linux, Python, CM tools, incident response. Step 2, cheap certs that actually matter. Now certs, this is where you spend a little bit of money, but way less than college. The thing to understand, the studying is free, and you only pay for the exam. You learn Security Plus from Professor Messer for nothing, and then you pay for the test once when you're ready. The main path is CompTIA A+, then Networking Plus, and then Security Plus. Security Plus is the big one. It's a cert that gets you past a lot of resume fillers. Each exam is a few $100. Security Plus is around $400. Not nothing, but compare that to a degree. If you want a cheaper entry cert, Cisco's CCST cybersecurity exam is around $125. And that free Cisco path I mentioned preps you for it. So your cheapest realistic stack, learn everything for free, and then pay for 1 or 2 exams, and that'll basically be your whole tuition. So step 3 is free hands-on practice. Certs prove you studied, and hands-on practice proves you can actually do it, and it's all free. TryHackMe is tons of free rooms, guided, great for beginners. Hack the Box has a free tier, more challenging for when you want to push yourself. Let's Defend, free tier for the defensive side. You triage alerts like a real analyst. Cyber Defenders, free blue team and forensic challenges. Portswigger, Web Security Academy. This one's underrated. It's completely free, and it's the best web hacking training out there. It's made by people who built Burp Suite, the industry standard tool. And for reps, Over the Wire and Pico CTF are free games that teach you real hacking skills. Step 4, the nearly free expert course. If you want one structured course taught by a real expert without paying any real money, is Anti-Siphon's SOC core skills with John Strand. It pays what you can. It's pay what you can, and there's a tuition assistance link on the sign up page that lets you take it for $0, 16 hours, hands on, taught by one of the most respected names in the field. So there's nothing else like at that price. And step 5 is build a free home lab. This is what separates you from people who get hired, who just stack certs, is you build a home lab. VirtualBox is free, so you can run virtual machines on your own computer, set up a couple of machines, install free security tools, attack one and defend the other, and watch what happens in the logs. You can build a free CM with a Waza or a Splunk's free version to collect and search those logs. This is stuff you can talk about in interviews. I built this. Here's what I found. That's worth a lot on a resume. A lot more. That's worth a lot more than another line on a resume. Step 6, free knowledge. So surround yourself with free learning on YouTube. Network Chunk, John Hellman, Simply Cyber with Gerald Ugger, My DFIR, and David Bumble, which are free. Meter Attack is the free reference for how attackers operate. OWASP is the free reference for web security. Both are used by professionals. Step 7, prove it and get the job. And the last step, the most important one, if you don't have a degree, so you have to show the work, document everything, every lab you build, every box you hack, every cert you pass, put it on a free blog or GitHub or LinkedIn, screenshots of what you did, what you learned, and that portfolio plus a cert or two is what gets you the interview. And then remember, the realistic path is aim first for IT help desk, so get your foot in the door and then jump into security from the inside. People do this every year with no zero depth. So you can work from IT help desk, then to system admin or networking, and then from there move into SOC. So that's gonna be a whole thing. Free foundations with Professor Mesker, Cisco, and Google cheap. Google, and then cheap certs where you only pay for the exam. Free hands-on practice with TryHackMe, Hack the Box, and the rest. A free home lab to prove you can actually do it, and a portfolio that gets you hired without a degree. The expensive path is one option, and it's not the only option. And for a lot of people, it's the wrong one. If money was the reason you thought you couldn't do it, it's not a real barrier. The real barrier is just starting and staying consistent.